Hello everybody, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Today I just wanted to focus on something, and by the title of the video you've probably guessed what it is by now. But first off, 3 things I want to discuss. Only 3, so it's not that important. 1. New background. I moved into my brother's old room and I think it looks very nice. The lamp is obviously the most distracting thing out of the background. But once the bed, that's on that side, once the bed is somewhat neat, the background might look really, really cool. And then you can see a wolf up there, but that's not important. Second thing is I got my haircut today to an actual manageable length, which is really good. And I got it layered, so it's just easy to look after it, and it's now really, really light. It's not as thick as it used to be, so it's so much easier to look after. Third of all, I now have a seat to sit on, which means I'm not hurting my legs and my knees from sitting on the floor. So the seat's not more comfortable than the floor, but it's better than kneeling all the time. So that's the 3 things out the way that I want to tell you. But by the title of the video, the thing I want to talk about today is family issues. Now, if you are having problems at home, this will hopefully try to help you. I'm not attempting, if I come across horrible in this video, I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be encouraging for people, for young people. So, yeah. So, I wanted to talk about family problems today. I myself come from what is classed as a broken home, which means my parents aren't together and they argue a lot. And there's a lot of conflict between my 2 families. And it's difficult to understand if you don't come from one. But there's people out there who do come from one and can understand and relate to it a lot, which is good. But if you can't relate to it, it's basically, like I said before, when your parents just fight because they're not together anymore. That's my description of it. It's probably a whole different thing, but that's my description of it. And I come from one. Also, I don't have a good relationship with my father, my dad. Now, other people may not have a good relationship with their mums or their dads, but to me, this is a big deal because I've always had a really good relationship with my dad. He's always been, my best friend, someone I can talk to, but from the past couple of years, he's gotten distant. He doesn't want to be with me anymore. And this morning, I was told by him that he didn't want to see me again. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. So, I just wanted to tell you guys, if this has happened to you, it's going to be okay. My dad's done this to me hundreds of times before. It's not a big deal. But trust me, it's going to get better. You probably don't need that person in your life anymore anyway. But the thing is, you just need to send yourself to a happy place. Think of something that makes you happy. The thing that gets me through this kind of hardship is music. I just think about my favourite songs, my favourite bands, my favourite singers, and just picture them and the times that they've had, the hard times that they've had, and I realise that they have actually done pretty well for themselves. But still, it's difficult to put across this point because not many people will understand it. But what I'm trying to say is, picture yourself in a happy place, because I have done that all for today. I did that, I think, about 4 months ago, when I think it was about 6, when my dad first said that he didn't want to see me again. So, because that happened in October last year. And it carried on all the way over Christmas into January, and after New Year, he kind of slipped back into my life somehow. I didn't want him to, but he let himself in, and it's kind of controlling of him. Sorry. And it's kind of controlling. But the thing is, now he's done it again. And to be honest, if your dad or mum has done this to you multiple times as well, I wouldn't let them back into your life now, to be honest. And I'm not gonna fall for it again, because he's hurt me too many times. So the point of this video was just to try and give you guys a bit of clearance to, you're not the only one out there. You're not the only person who feels this way, and you obviously, you know, need a shoulder to cry on for it. But I would only tell people you trust, because I made a stupid mistake of telling people I didn't trust the last time my dad decided to leave me. And it got me into a lot of mess I couldn't handle myself in. And it's come to the point now where I've gotten so worried about myself that sometimes I think about self-harm. And I'll be honest, yeah, I do sometimes think about it, but now I've realised that if I ever do that, I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. So you're not the only one out there. You can get help. If you ever need to talk to someone, you can always talk to your friends, people you trust, people who you think could know what it's about. You can talk to me about it. I don't mind. But the thing is, I would rather you tell someone about it, because unlike me who keeps everything a secret, it's better to share your problems with your friends so then they can help you. And I've learnt that, because I used to be a very silent person. So that's today's video. Sorry it's short, but it's just a preference just to tell you what's gone on and stuff. And yeah, started off very happy, and now it's got very serious. You can feel the tension brewing in my bedroom. It's like, but still, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe down below, and comment on what you want to see on the channel, because I know you guys really want to put in a lot of input with it. But also another thing, make sure if you are going through any of these problems, you tell someone. That's the aim of this video. You need to tell someone about it, even if it's your teacher, your mum, your best friend. It could be just about bullying. It does not have to be about family people, but if you're going through times where it's really tough and you're thinking suicidal thoughts, tell someone, because trust me, that telling will save your life. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment for what you want to see, and I'll see you in next week's, maybe next month's video.